Hey, darling. Alrighty. Rudy, how I feel today. What did I do last night? I hung out with my dad like pretty much all day and did laundry. And then I came home and cleaned and proceeded to drink like a bottle of wine. And I woke up this morning being like, I don't feel awesome, but I don't feel terrible. And then I went to this hot yoga class because I knew I needed to like do a deep cleanse because I feel like I've just been on one with like Allie in town and Sydney in town. I'm like, I just need to like, when you get on a roll, you get on a roll. Anyway, so I got, goddamn, I was so fucking tired in that class. Like, I was like, man, I'm not doing this slow. I'm just gonna lay out. And it's so funny, like, when if you're in a yoga class and you have all these people like in there that are like staying on tempo and beat, and some people lay down, but if you're like the person that's down, like no one wants to make eye contact with you after class. Like everyone's just like no one can like look at you. I'm like, I chose to like come in, I chose to lay down. Could I have done all of it? Mm-hmm. Did I do all of it? No. You know, so I think I just say that, to say it's your fucking practice. You know what I mean? Do what you need to do and don't be a fucking weirdo in the room. You know what I mean? Like afterwards, like everyone has a good practice if you're in the room. Like so stop like I don't know. It was just very odd. Like I always find it very odd because that also tells me that you're watching me and you're not in your own fucking practice. You know what I mean? Like, anyway, long story short, I also saw a woman. Well, we'll get into that one offline. Yeah, we'll get into that one offline. I did see a woman who uh, used to be like a state representative. So I wanted to chit chat with her. She's always really authentic, so I appreciate that. And open and honest. So that being said, let's do some yoga. Let's start off on our backs today. So coming on to our backs, let's go ahead and start in Supta Baddha Konasana. So soles of the feet together to touch, knees flop open to the side. Let yourself just like hang out here. You can always prop blocks or pillows underneath your knees or underneath your thighs like dish. Hand can come to heart, hand can come to belly. Allow yourself to breathe, come into your breath. Nice deep inhale. And exhale. Three more. Really focus on extending your exhale and clearing your lungs. And breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Always starting off our practices from a space of gratitude. We give gratitude to the universe, a deep weaving of wisdom and knowledge and love. We give gratitude to the earth. She reminds us that we live in a space of abundance rather than a space of scarcity. We give gratitude to the indigenous peoples of these lands, from Billings to Boise, Northern Cheyenne, the Crow, the Salish, the Blackfoot, the Pend Oreille, the Kalispel. I'm like forgetting someone, and I believe it's the Shoshone. Give gratitude for this practice of yoga, as it reminds us that we as human beings are innately good. We give gratitude to Black and Brown people as the original creators and sustainers of the practice. From a space of ahimsa, also known as nonviolent or loving action. Give gratitude to our bodies and to ourselves, to our own ancestors and our own lineage. And if there's a person or persons, place or places would you like to dedicate your practice to, you can always take the time to do so now. Nice deep inhale and exhale. If your knees are propped, go ahead and remove the blocks unless you got pillows there and you want to kind of shift around back and forth side to side here through your hips a little bit. Maybe extend one leg and kind of lift and shift. Again, maybe do some big circles, one way and then the other. Set it down, same thing. Big circles, one way, and then the other. And then pull both knees up in towards your chest. Take a happy baby. Pull your knees down to either side of your torso and your hips. Flex through the feet. Shifting back and forth side to side. Take your 2 peace fingers and bind your big toes and then press the feet towards the ceiling. Flex the toes in towards the face. Big inhale here. And then exhale. Bend in the knees again and allow yourself to rock back and forth side to side. Release the feet. Let the left leg move down towards the end of the mat, and without the use of the hands, pull your right knee towards your right armpit first. So allow there to be a little bit of a cramp, and then interlock your fingers around the front part of the shin and pull the knee down towards your armpit a little bit more. Let yourself shift over, or right hand comes down the, I would say, right, your shin to reach towards your ankle and open up through your hip. And then you're slowly going to shift yourself over and onto your right hip. You're going to lift your leg high and slowly lower it down. Inhale up, exhale down for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Inhale high. Bind your big toe again, kick into your hand, and then slowly move yourself back onto your back. Your right knee is bent and still kind of hanging out down towards the earth, opening up through the front part of that hip a little bit more. Oof. And then slowly bring your leg back. Release, take that left leg down to the end of the mat. Excuse me, right leg down to the end of the mat. Interlock your fingers on the front part of your left shin. See if you can pull the leg towards your armpit without the use of the hands first. So engage the muscles and then pull the leg in. Nice deep inhale. Check in with your hips. Then hand comes to the inside of the leg and let that leg drop over to that opposite side. Open up here, big inhale. Exhale, hold. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, roll yourself over. There we go. And onto that opposite hip. Go ahead and lift that leg high and slowly lift and lower here. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale high. And flex the toes back towards the face. Bind the big toe. Kick into the hand. Nice deep inhale here. Let yourself pull over towards that opposite side. Keep that left knee down towards the earth, kind of open and V out. Check in with any sticking that you're feeling on the inside or the outside of the hip, the groin. And breathe into that space. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, pull yourself back to your center. Bind both of your big toes again and then kick into the hands. Big inhale. And then slowly take your hands back behind you and you're gonna rock and roll on your spine. Bringing yourself all the way up into an extended boat pose. Engage your low belly, roll back and down through your shoulders. You can again bind your big toes in your boat. Maybe you take your legs wide. Maybe you do a little bit of opening and closing action here. Maybe you drive, so you're kind of balancing right on your sit bones. One leg back and then the other, and then slowly bring the soles of the feet together and then allow yourself to rock forward into a butterfly pose. Pull your heart and chest down over the top of the thighs. Relax and release through the outsides of your hips. And then slowly pull your knees into your center line. Kind of shift back and forth side to side, massaging out through your hips and low back. And then slowly bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Squeeze the knees into the chest again. Send the legs high to the sky. And pull yourself up and over the tops of the thighs. Staff pose. Scoot back through your hips. Flex your toes in towards your face. Let your sit bones relax. Tops of the thighs relax. Big inhale here. Exhale, hold. 2 more big breaths. Big inhale. Exhale. Last time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Walk your hands back. Take your knees wide. Shift yourself over the tops of the thighs. Crawl your fingertips out. Pull down through the crown of the forehead. You can always set a block underneath your forehead or underneath your chest. And allow yourself to find a little bit of softness, even if there's a lot of resistance in the back sides of the hamstrings and the glutes. Big inhale. Exhale, release. Big inhale again. Exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale, slowly walk your heart and chest towards the top of that thigh. Pull back, or let's right hand side first to start. Pull back through that left hip. Allow the back side of the thigh, the knee to release. One more time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly. Walk yourself back through your center line. Same thing on that opposite side. Turn towards that left leg. Pull down through your right hip. You can tuck your chin in towards your chest, finding that compression of the thyroid. Relaxing and releasing here. One more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly. Bring yourself back to the center. Crawl yourself down and over the inside of the thighs one last time. Again, you can rest your head. You can always rest your third eye on your wrists too. Stacking your wrists or your palms. Big inhale. And exhale. One more time, big inhale. Exhale slowly. Press yourself all the way back up. Take your feet together. Flex through the toes. Flex them back in towards the face. Move and shift your seat again. And then let yourself spill over the tops of the thighs. Crown of the head moves towards the tops of the feet. Round your chin in towards your chest and bring your forehead down to touch your knees. Nice deep inhale here. Exhale, hold. Big inhale. And exhale. Last time, big inhale. And then exhale slowly, walk yourself back up. Bring yourself all the way down onto your back. Doing a total floor series, girl. Give yourself a nice big squeeze. I'll take it up, just standing on the next one. I've just been tired, but on my own accord. Rock back and forth, side to side. Massage out through the low back and the spine. Tuck the chin in towards the chest. And slowly release the legs. Let them move all the way down towards the end of the mat. Get my SI joint popped, man. Toes flop out to the side. Palms can hang out at the belly. They can come down to the sides. Chin tucks in towards the chest. Allow yourself just to breathe here. Nice deep inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Again, big inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Card for us to start off this week or continue the week or wherever this lands for you on any given day. Vesica Piscis. Creating soul truth in the world. The outside world feels more real than the inner world because we've been encouraged to focus on more of what is outside of us. We have learned to give things that can be seen by others or touched by us more importance than what we feel. Making decisions can become difficult when our awareness is focused away from our inner needs and wants. When our internal and external realities are integrated, decisions are clear and easily made. This leads to satisfaction as there's no resistance to your fulfillment. When we scan the myriad of possibilities open to us in the manifested world, we will know what we want and will not feel overwhelmed. In this space, we become grateful for the decisions we've made and all the ones we will make in the future. The Vesica Piscis is a symbol that shows how consciousness splits to know itself and expand life. From this place, it can reflect upon itself, seeing itself rather than just out from itself. The Vesica Piscis is the basis of the seed of life and the flower of life. No matter how many times it splits and moves outwards, there's always a link back to itself within the intersections of the circle. So placing your hand on your heart, gently close your eyes and breathe deeply. Imagine you're sitting in the middle of a circle. This circle contains the eternal path of your soul, your consciousness. When you decided to come to Earth to play in the physical, you created another circle. So imagine another circle forming next to you to represent your physical self. Part of the second circle overlaps the first. Sit in the overlap and feel your soul and physical body at the same time. You are aligned, in balance in your heart, in love and enlightened. Feel how free and peaceful you are. Allow yourself to be in this space that you've created for at least 1 minute. And after this minute is up, we'll do this so you stay online after this video is done, right? So after the minute is up, when you're ready, allow yourself to breathe back into yourself. And know, resting assured, that you rebirth each day through the cosmic womb that is the overlapping circle. You enter each day in truth in the overlap, and then shift towards one of the realities depending on your thoughts at any moment. Come back to your center. Your life is happening now, and you are constantly weaving its direction. Where would you like your life to go? Create a new path. And when you are done with this meditation, you can open your eyes and smile. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale. The divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in me sees, honors, and reflects the divine light, the divine feminine, the divine masculine, and the divine love in you, dear Jane, the collective we, and all of us. Thank you for sharing your practice with me, for trusting me with your body, heart, spirit, and soul. And to that, I say go in peace. And remember to serve love always. Thanks so much, darling. I will see you soon.